Bradley Martyn and Israel Adesanya. We're going to wrap up this story today. There's a few details that we missed in yesterday's video. For those of you guys who are new to my channel and just coming through this video, we upload videos every single day centered around MMA, boxing, fighting in general. So make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on. Secondly, if you don't know the story, I uploaded this video here yesterday. Israel Adesanya gives Bradley Martyn an ego check. Basically, what happens, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson and Israel Adesanya were having a sit-down conversation, and Israel said that he was at a party once with Jake Paul, and he heard through someone else that Bradley Martyn was talking shit, saying that he wants to get Israel Adesanya in the ring and he thinks he could beat him. That's the general gist of the story. If you want to go and watch this video first, I'll pop it up here in the top corner, and I've also made a playlist of all my Bradley Martyn videos. If you want to go and watch them, the link is in the description. Here on this channel, we try to not let our personal biases and personal opinions get in the way of the truth. We try not to have too much favoritism. It's going to happen, but I do like to try and check myself, or at least own up when I'm being biased. And a key important factor and a key detail that we missed out is that Bradley Martyn actually DM'd Israel Adesanya after this party, where Bradley Martyn was supposedly calling out Israel Adesanya to have a fight in the ring outside, but behind his back. A few days ago, Bradley Martyn shared this screenshot, and I've only just seen it. He sent a message to Stylebender on November the 29th, 2020. So this is in the pandemic, which is what Israel Adesanya said. He said, we were in a party in Jake Paul's in the middle of the pandemic. So these dates align up. And Bradley Martyn said, yo, good meeting you last night. If you come back to LA anytime, would love to shoot some stuff with you. And a few months later, Bradley Martyn mentioned Israel Adesanya in his story. Adesanya didn't see either of these messages. So fair play to Bradley, he actually messaged them. Maybe this message was sent out of guilt though, because he was talking shit behind Israel Adesanya's back. Because judging by what Israel Adesanya was saying in the interview with Mighty Mouse Johnson, and then judging by this message, it didn't seem like they actually met and introduced each other or had a conversation. Bradley Martyn said in the message, good meeting you last night, so it might have just been brief. So this doesn't absolve Bradley Martyn from any wrongdoing. He still might have been talking crap behind Adesanya's back. And Bradley tweeted this with the picture, cap, who said it? You mean this night? Meaning the night he DM'd Israel Adesanya. All I was doing was showing you love. Fighters sounding hurt. I guess we all just clout chasing now. So someone is lying. Who is it? You guys comment below. We got one other thing to do with Bradley Martyn as well, which I missed. And he's clearly trolling here, but he said, for the record, I'm beating the F out of Haney and Garcia in the street. Someone said, source. And even Bradley Martyn said, trust me, bro. That's quite funny, to be fair. He's definitely doing a bit of engagement baiting here, which, hey, I am all for. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's the internet at the end of the day. And let's not even dive into that, but maybe you guys can comment below who would win in a street fight out of Bradley Martyn and Devin Haney, or Bradley Martyn and Ryan Garcia, or maybe Bradley Martyn versus both Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And speaking of Ryan Garcia, he posted this the other day, doing some shadow boxing for Donald Trump.
Let's see what you got, fast hands.
Donald Trump 2024.
Let's go. Did you have to cut Donald Trump off like that, though? I wanted to hear what he was going to say. He's probably going to say something like, this guy right here is what it means to be American. No fake news. No fake news. Come here. The pull handshake. Someone said, bro gained and lost his Mexican pass in under a week. OMG, I was rooting for you. LMAO, it's okay, you're still young and naive. Save the kids, though. Trump was on the whole island with them. Well, don't know where you're getting those exaggerated claims from. Someone said, oop, unfollow. No one cares, Rosie. You are a tiny drop in a large ocean. Get out of here. I know we're not talking about Trump here, but this is a good one. I just have to. If you support Trump, you support racism, sexism, classism, homophobia, transphobia, and so much y'all are so unaware of. It ain't just about money. Honoring and respecting life is a priority. I just always find it interesting that these people never actually give full reasons. It's always vague with them. Well, I always think, okay, well, what about the black people who support Trump for the racism card? What about the women who support Trump for the sexism card? What about both the rich and the poor who support Trump for the classism card? And then what about the gays and transes who support Trump? Doesn't the argument just fall apart when you look at it that way? Anyway, whatever. I don't care. I'm from the UK, aka Great Britain, but we might as well take away the word great because this country, it's going to dog crap. And I don't care about politics anymore because nothing ever changes. I might just move somewhere. Anyway, We're treating today like a bit of a chilled one. We're talking about everything and anything here. Now, Israel Adesanya, after this Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson interview, has came under a little bit of scrutiny, and it's for this what he said right here.
I had to like tap into some darkness for that camp. People who knew me, I was different. I was like, ain't no way this motherfucker could beat me 4 times. And it's about the story. So now I beat him once. Like, how ironic. I beat him once. But then watch this. If I fight him again and knock him out, what's that? What are they going to say?
Oh, you already did that.
Oh, it's 3-2. It's no best out of 7. I'm like, bro, I'm 34, man. I've only got certain more fights left. Why am I going to fight the same guy how many times? I just want to prove to myself
that you can do it.
So many people are finding it ironic that Israel Adesanya is sitting in a bar talking about that one time out of 4 that he beat Alex Pereira, when a few years ago he said this.
He watches all my fights, and every time I fight, like clockwork, he'll try and put something out like, I beat this guy. But I've never ever watched any of his fights, ever. So at the end of the day, no one knows who the f he is. And he's gonna be that guy when I'm world champion, when I'm a legend. He's gonna be at some pub, talking some shit about, I beat that guy one time, trying to get it sucked from a crack whore or some shit.
Israel Adesanya has become that guy who he's just spoke about. Let me run it back for you.
He's gonna be at some pub, talking some shit about, I beat that guy one time.
And how ironic is that? Israel Adesanya sitting in a pub, having a drink, talking about, I beat that guy one time. So a lot of people were tweeting about this on Twitter, saying this is dead hypocritical, it's hilarious. Because now, who is the most popular fighter? Alex Pereira done exactly what Israel Adesanya tried to do, which was go up a weight class and claim the light heavyweight title. Israel tried, he fought Jan Blachowicz and failed, and Israel Adesanya lost his belt to Shaun Strickland, whereas Alex Pereira KO'd Shaun Strickland stiff, and then also went up to light heavyweight, beat Jan Blachowicz, and claimed the belt. So there you go, guys, a few bits and bobs today, a little bit of Sunday news, just playing catch up. We also had Mike Perry claim his 5th win in the bare knuckle FC last night, and there's a few other things going on within the UFC. We'll cover all that tomorrow. So subscribe for daily fighting videos, like the video, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.